Hey, in today's video, I am talking about adult friendships. Do you have any? Keep watching. Hey, friends, what is up? It is Dr. Burgundy in real life, or chiropractor in real life, or whatever this channel is called. It's Dr. Burgundy, and today I'm talking about adult friendships. I'm driving to the office right now, but I'm talking to a friend, one of my oldest, dearest friends yesterday. He and I hadn't spoken to each other in months, but he's one of the kind of friends that you have where you can go months without talking, and while you're not hearing from that person and they're not hearing from you, it is completely good because we're grown and nobody is feeling any kind of way about it. And when you link up, it's just like as if no time has passed. He's one of my oldest friends. He was we've been friends since the 90s. He's one of the first people I met when I started as a freshman at OZU. And he was one of the big brothers on my hall who kept me in check, made sure I wasn't drinking too much, making sure I wasn't being violated, making sure I was going to class, making the right decisions, and just all that good stuff. So he's a really good person. We roll back like rubbers. We've been friends forever since '96, since the '90s. But anyways, he gave me a call yesterday and we chopped it up. And he wanted my perspective or my advice about something. Apparently, there's a woman who he used to date like almost 7 or 8 years ago. Like I had completely forgot about this girl, but after they had broken up, they were still keeping in contact on Facebook or whatever, Facebook friends. And then she started moving on, and he just, didn't really care about seeing her updates and move, how she was moving. So he unfollowed her. And then recently, a couple of weeks ago, she reached out to him, trying to, I guess reconnect a friendship or something or another. But as they have been catching up, just talking on the phone, she's invited him to her birthday party. He decided not to show up, and et cetera, et cetera. So, as they're reconnecting on, just getting to, touch bases and, getting to know each other again. She's dropping bombs on him about the current things that are going on in her life, the kind of things that she's now into that she wasn't into while they were dating. And he just had told me that he just doesn't know like how to take it because he's so surprised by her behavior now or her lifestyle now. And he's not really sure like why she's telling him this. He's not sure if she's trying to get him involved in this new lifestyle, or if she's trying to reconnect the relationship, or if she just wants friendship, or he's really confused by this woman just reaching out to him out of the blue and basically try to, pick up where they left off, not in like a sexual dating way, but just in terms of like communication and rapport. So he wanted my opinion about it, my advice. And so based upon what he was telling me, I gave him this piece of advice, and it could be very useful to you if you are an adult and you have adult friendships and you're trying to navigate, that whole thing. So this is what I told him. I said, bro, like, I'm just saying bro because I'm not gonna say anything. But I was like, dude, like, to me, in my big old age, the most important things to me at my age are time and energy. To me, those things are invaluable. Like, you cannot get back time and you cannot get back energy. Now we all know that energy cannot be created or destroyed, but however, it can be transferred. So energy can decrease during interactions with people or activities, or that energy can be increased. And just by him interacting with her, she's been draining his energy because he's just so confused about the things that she's telling him and her motivations. And then she's also taking up his time. He's talking to her, he's listening to her, he's getting involved emotionally again. And again, it's not romantically because these are new days. So he's like just kind of confused by like what's going on. And so I told him that, again, like time and energy are the most important things for me. So when anybody wants to come into my space, into my life, into my orbit, one of the first things I'm asking them, or I have asked, because there's an ex who sort of floats in and out. I guess he just wants attention. But I asked, I'm like, so what do you want? Like, what's the point? And this advice that I'm giving him, or this question, was suggested to me to ask my one of my exes when he was trying to orbit it. Like, what does he want? Like, just ask, what do you want? So I suggest I just ask her, like, what does she want? Like, does she want a relationship with you? Does she want a friendship? Does she just want attention? Like, we have to be very careful how we interact with people, because very easily people can use us. They can use our energy. They can use our time, and it could be used all just for their own selfish gain. Like, this girl could probably just want some attention from an ex. She may just be on a rebound. She might just want to feel special or cute or important or validated, or maybe she wants to, get that old thing back. But those kind of things need to be established in the beginning of communication, so people know where the other person stands, and there's not somebody who's at the end of it all feeling like they didn't get what they want, what they expected, or feeling used and abused. That was good to be used, but you don't want to be abused. You do want to be able to offer something in a interaction, to a degree, whether at the very least if it's just a friendship. But you don't want to be getting used. Like, don't hit me up because you want some attention. Kick rocks.